Everything we've known about the world so far is under fire. What do we need to know is we have to learn how to learn. Alvin Toffler said, unlearn, relearn, and learn again. So we should not be creating jobs or positions or trainings that focus on this. I think it's a fundamental change in how we think about the future of education and learning. Today, what we learn is to function. And we function because we want to increase the economy. We're looking for efficiency and optimization. Be like a machine, basically. 20 years ago, you get an MBA, you work for a company, you work 14 hours a day, you work like a machine. And if you're a good machine, you get good money. And all of that is finished.
I went to University of Bonn. Then I went to Berklee College of Music in Boston. And this is what I did there. Right? I download the program to function. But today we find out life isn't about functioning. If it was about functioning, it would be easy. It's about creation. It's about making things, not about functioning. This is not how real life works. So the biggest complaint I have about my own education is that it taught me that if I study a lot, I will be successful. That's just simply not true. If I create a lot, if I invent a lot, then I'll be successful. And maybe I find that with the studies, but it's not the same thing. We have to look beyond this. So we must now start to learn and do different things in learning, not just STEM, but also HECI. We must go beyond the explicit. We must have a different curriculum that doesn't just focus on the explicit. We must move towards just-in-time learning, not just in case. Train equally in STEM and HECI. We should spend the same money in arts, education, training, ethics, and so on than we spend in training technology and science.
So what we need to learn now in school is this: human agency, consciousness, imagination, intuition, compassion, empowerment, resilience. How do we teach that? That's the key to our future right there. Many schools don't teach subjects anymore. They teach topics. So you go to school for half a year and your topic is climate change. Chemistry, physics, politics, languages, everything rolled together in one topic. And at the end, you don't get a test, you have to give a speech. ChatGPT couldn't do that, to give a speech on that topic. A lot of work is going to change where the total commodity work is done by machines, whether it's robots or software. And so that frees us up to do other things. If you're a lawyer, for example, you need to do research for your case. Then you can get the computer to find lots of interesting documentation. It can read the PDF for you, can summarize the PDF. But in the end, you have to make a decision. You have to use your judgment. So that's where the humans come in.
We should not teach our children and our grown-ups to do better routine. The machines are learning the routine. We have to get used to a world that's beyond routine and never put efficiency over humanity. When we put efficiency over humanity, we're on the road towards decline. Very important to keep in mind. No matter whether it's more expensive or takes longer, humans should be first in line, of course, not just humans, but the planet.
Now that we're looking at a much broader world, it was not just about growth, but about people and planet and purpose. It's about meaning. And that's very hard for a machine to make. The machines don't make meaning. They make productivity. Your mindset contains your future. I've learned that over the years when speaking to people. If you're an optimist, you will create a future. If you're a pessimist, somebody will create it for you.